Meek, we gotta talk, gang. Meek is crashing out in real time, and if there's any real niggas around Meek, y'all gotta tap him on the shoulder and sit him down, bro. Meek is going out sad, and I'm a Meek Mill supporter. I fuck with Meek Mill music. I fucked with Meek before he came in the game, when he was still on the corner of the block in Philly with the nappy braids, going toe to toe with Reed Dollars, who the hottest in Philly. Joey Jihad, Reed Dollars, Meek Mill, Touch Money. I'm from that era of the Meek Mill support. So, but the way he crashing out over niggas like Akademiks is crazy. Now, rightfully so, they trying to put him in the Diddy shit, like, oh, Meek is gay, he did some gay shit with Diddy. But from what I seen on the documents, his name was redacted, meaning they took it off. Like, yeah, they made a claim, but the claim was false. So automatically, all right, it's proven you didn't do no gay shit. But you know how the media go, it don't matter. Once they say it, they're going to run with that narrative whether it's true or not because it's negative. And the negative is more entertaining. It's more fun to make funny memes and shit. So they're going to run with it. So Meek came out 1,000 tweets a minute talking about how he's not gay and how much he loved pussy. And man, I got to fuck 3 bitches a day. I even run red lights to get that feeling from. So it's like, bro, like, what grown man is saying this shit? If you're not gay, you being that defensive is starting to make people look at you like you gay.
Come on.
Then they pull up the picture with him and Diddy. That picture did look bad, I ain't gonna lie. They had matching outfits on, Meek smiling, leaning into Diddy. It looked crazy. But you know how pictures is. Somebody might catch a bad angle and that's just what it is. That don't mean there's nothing to it. But Meek, calm down with the Twitter fingers, bro. It went bad for you with Drake. It's going worse for you now. Going back and forth arguing with the fans is never the answer. Because it does not matter. They're going to keep trolling and trolling and trolling. And while you being serious, they're still trolling. So now you look like a dumbass. And that's what's going on. Then he get into it with Akademiks. He threatened Akademiks. Oh, when I see you, I'm crashing out, this and that. Hey, somebody give me the address to his house. I'm going to shoot a video in front of his house. I don't know why he thought that was gangster. Like, what the fuck is that? You going to pull up to the suburb to shoot a video? Okay. Akademiks not even a gangster. So even taking gangster routes with niggas like that, it makes you lose cool points. Even though niggas like that who talk crazy from behind a goddamn computer doing a PC move, or we call them cell soldiers. You in a cell, you wait till the guard go by, oh, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Knowing you don't want no smoke when the door pop open. That's Akademiks. So knowing that, you kind of like, man, just let the clowns be a clown in the circus and let it shade off. But man, he just going out bad. He said the governor called him and told him, hey man, chill out on his academic shit. And he told the governor, man, he got a lot of my friends killed with his content, doing some undercover shit. So like, whoa, you borderline snitching.
Yeah.
Like you told a government official, this dude got some of your friends killed by his antics. That's borderline telling, like bro just crashing out. And this is a prime example of letting your emotions control you. Emotional intelligence. How y'all feel about this Meek shit?
I think Meek Mill always been known for having crazy tweets. Like, he just got shit for saying, like, yo, do people in South Africa play my music? Like, niggas was like, you get me? Like, you think we don't have music in South Africa? Like, whatever. So he's always been known for having tweets. He's always been known, too, I feel like, at least for, you know, going back and forth with people on Twitter. So it's nothing that I haven't seen before with him. I think most people in the industry let Akademiks get up under their skin because it's somebody that they know. They're not gonna get any brownie points for or cool points for touching, but they want to. So I feel like they just be super frustrated. Like, I want to beat you up, but I can't beat you up. So it's just like they probably just super mad about it. But I think he is doing too much with the whole thread of I'm not gay and all this stuff about him not being gay. Like, you a man, you got your masculinity. It is what it is, bro. Like, if it's not true, then just let it be not true. You ain't got to do all of the whole extras and fire off for a whole day straight, because it do start looking suspect.
Shit, we on like day 3.
You know
Fuck
what I mean?
Day. It's like day 3. He's
like,
still going crazy.
It's like, but then again, with certain people, like, you never know the walk of life he comes from. I know some people that really, 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 really don't play about the gay shit. Yeah. Like at all. Like they really don't play with it. So it could be that too. So I don't know how a nigga will react coming from that walk of life where they really don't play with it. That could just be the reaction that we're seeing as well. So
yeah, I don't know too much about the Meek shit going on, but But I just know it's always different when you in a hot seat. So it's easy for us to be outside looking in and telling him what moves he should and shouldn't make. But when it's on him and it's his name in the media and it's his name that's getting tarnished, he thinking in his mind what's the best move I can make. And like you said, if he don't have well-rounded people around him to sit him down and like, man, look, this how it's looking. This what you need to do. And people opinions he can respect because he's the man wherever he's at. So it's like, well, my opinion is better than yours. Why would I listen to you if I'm doing better than you type shit? So I think a lot of people don't know how to take constructive criticism. And then there's a lot of people that's just around that probably won't tell him nothing. So Meek probably do need to chill on the tweets and shit. He just need to go back to his mindset in Philly. Would you be telling street niggas in Philly what you gonna do to him? Or would you just wait to see him? So I think that's the route he shouldn't even be taking with Akademiks, going back and forth over the internet. And he also understands the internet go wild. Like you said, once you get on the internet, your name go crazy and that's just stamped to you forever at a point. So I think he's trying to prevent that and necessarily is speeding in the wrong lane by taking that route. So Meek just need to calm down, let shit die off. If somebody else gonna do some goofy shit in a few days and they gonna forget all about your ass, you know what I mean? Stick to your music, stay in the studio, and fuck the little internet shit, because that shit is wild.
Question to y'all though, like, pretty much y'all are saying like be the bigger person. You get what I'm saying, right?
I ain't saying
I'm
be
not
the
saying
bigger
be a bigger person.
Okay.
I'm saying don't let the world know what you're doing. Stop letting everybody know your next move. If you're gonna do something to Akademiks, I'm not just promoting violence, but if you gonna get on cuz when you see him. Don't go back and forth on the internet shit, because now you really just making a track record, and if something was to happen to Cub, then now they gonna be looking at
crazy.
you. You know what I mean? So just let Cub, that's what he do. He don't know how to move like a street nigga. He one of them niggas in the media running his mouth, getting, like he said, ruffling feathers, getting views off of you and all this shit. And now he threatening your gangster, and like you said, you don't really get no cool points for fucking him up. But he had a point where you might need to, because he going off the wall from the shit I seen. I'm just like, damn, that shit crazy.
Facts. I ain't saying be the bigger person. I'm saying be the smarter person. Drake already, that trigger finger turned to Twitter fingers. Automatically, anytime you go to Twitter, it's over for you.
There, yeah.
It's a wrap just off that one line. So now it's like, all right, this ain't the route to take. It's gonna backfire. No matter what you type on Twitter, the response from the public is gonna be, oh, here go Meek with the Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like bro just said, why go to the internet to say what you about to do to somebody if you plan on really doing it? So now that looks like a PC move. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And now when the police get involved, you blame it on them. Oh, you trying to take my freedom away. He did the same shit with 6ix9ine. Oh, when I see 6ix9ine, I'm a wooty bam. He saw 6ix9ine, didn't do nothing. People say, hey, what happened, Meek? You said you finna do this. Oh, man, he trying to get me locked up. Nigga, you said you gonna slap the fuck out of him when you see him. He just reacted when he saw you, and we didn't see none of that gangster shit. So that, it starts to work against you. Maybe in the moment you was hot and felt like you was gonna do something to him, and then maybe somebody did sit you down and say, nah, bro, that's a bad look. But the problem is you already put the threat out there, and you're only as good as your balls and your word as a man. So you got to go do that now, especially from the streets. It ain't no saying, when I see dude, blah, 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 and you see him and don't, it's going to look bad for you every time. So as far as Akademiks, though, we got to really have a serious talk about that, because it's only so long niggas can keep making excuses about, oh, it's no cool points for fucking them up. When you are antagonizing grown men or so-called street niggas, and then saying, I ain't from the streets. I ain't with none of that. I'm gonna call the cops. But you throwing fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like a hyena going to pick a fight with a lion and say, oh man, I'm just a hyena. I don't want no smoke. Lion don't give a fuck. He finna break your spine anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you a grown-ass man and there's consequences to your actions. You can't keep talking tough from behind a computer and then we say, oh man, if you do something to him, it's a bad look. Nah, fuck that. He a grown man. Talk tough. There's actions that come behind tough talk. It's consequences to that. You got to prove that tough shit if you going to talk it, because this nigga gets drunk, gets on the stream, and starts going crazy on niggas. So if Meek was to see him and smack the fuck out of him, I don't think Meek lose cool points.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, in all honesty, he don't, because like you said, Ak is a grown man, Meek is a grown man. Meek told you if you don't, pipe down, it's going to be a problem. You kept it going. If he see you and he smack you, then you ask for it, really. But maybe at the same time, that's why he's not smacked him, because, like, again, this is just his reaction to the situation. Like, I'm not just gonna not say nothing. I'm gonna say something, but maybe I'm not gonna smack you because it could go further than whatever the case is. But if you're not gonna smack him, then don't say you are, right? Because everybody, as a man, you want to be a man of your word. So, and I don't even think that's on some tough guy shit. But if you say you're gonna do something, you should do it. If you're not gonna do it, then don't say it.